Okay mates, how are you all doing? Hope you had a great Christmas and Santa brought you plenty of things. Hopefully we're all good. Right then, let's have a look at the pond. What are we going to be doing today? Let me spin you around. Okay, so obviously as you can see, still a lot of water in here. I haven't really pumped much out. It's been raining quite a bit as well, so it's obviously filling itself back up. Still kept the lilies in here at the moment. So obviously I got the one there and that one there. But what I'm thinking of doing today, I'm going to drain more water out. I'll probably put the lilies then into the deeper half. I mean, until I get this liner out, it's going to keep filling and topping up with rain anyway. So, but I also want to try and get the back off. And then get that off. May try and take it off in one go. Put it over there, nice and safe. Sides are going to come off as well, so don't know, that they're going to be a bit of a peg of a job to get off because they've been down quite a while. But anyway, let's crack on and see what we can do. I have to get this shower out of the way. Not going to be using that for quite a while now. The media will be fine in there. I'll just clean it all up when I start back using it. It's going to, obviously any good bacteria is going to die off, but it won't take long. Once the feeding season starts next year, it'll soon build up. Yeah, these panels, looks like what I'm going to do is I got a load of screws in the bottom. I'm going to get my drill and I think it's going to be easier to pull it apart a little bit by bit, I think. Yeah, I got it bolted down and screwed in there, but I think getting it off in one go is going to be a little bit tricky. So we're going to get a couple of tools. That, obviously this, I dug that in when I put it in, so I'm going to have to dig this trench out, take that out. I'm going to dig down here as well, so I may rake this back, see what's underneath, and obviously I need to get down a foot or so there, test fit the barrel. Anyway, let's just crack on with this for today and see how we get on. It's coming apart quite well. The screws, the galv screws I used are really good. They're coming out easy. So I'll get this panel off here now. Already taken that one off. I've taken the tray on the bottom, and then I should be able to just take one at a time off. So it should come off quite easy. So let's just crack on. So we're getting there, mates. Starting to get it, starting to take it down. It's weird, it comes down. It's easy taking it down. It took so long making it and putting it up, and then, yeah, it's easy to pull it apart and making a bit of room to lie the lengths down there. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I have a bit of a tidy up, clear some of this shit out of the way. I want to have plenty of room to get this done. It's coming to rain now as well. It's a pain in the ass, but anyway, better take cover for a minute. I'm going to put the kettle on, have a bit of a swill, and I'll be back with you. Right, just chuck that pump on, drain down a little bit. I got a pipe running through now, going into my drain. So I'm draining that into the main drain. The back is down, look, near enough. Bloody hell, it looks completely different. I'll be able to test fit now. I've kept that tab there so I can test fit down there. I could put some blocks on, see how high it's going to look, do a bit of test fitting, etc. So, but the purpose of today really is just to strip a few things down. So we just crack on. It's in between rain, keeps raining all the time, which is a pain in the arse. But anyway, if you hate getting wet, this in the hobby to be in. So let's crack on. This spare drum that I'm not using now, I'm gonna get a bag, get all this media into a carrier or something and make it much lighter for me to hump around. Oyster shell that is, guys, in that bag. I'll show you it now when I get it out. If you want something to stabilize your pH, oyster shell is the daddy at doing that. It is really good, so I'll show you it now when I get it out. Like I say, I want to make this a bit lighter so I can, you know, I can move it back and forth easy then when I'm test fitting and stuff. So I think what I'm planning on doing is put a bag on there and tip it over. We'll give it a whirl. So I had 2 bags of K1 now. That's the oyster shell. I know you can crush it down and make it a little bit better, but you can still smell the sea salt and things on these. So like I say, you can crush them down. They do degrade a bit. I may break them down a little bit before I put them back in, but yeah. So 2 big little bags full out of 1 drum of K1, and like I say, oyster shell. So it's probably, I would have thought I've had about 60 litres in there in each tab of K1, to be honest. Maybe a bit more, could actually be a bit more. So anyway, that's done. Water's draining down now, so it's starting to get a little bit lower. I'm going to try and get these off next. I get my crowbar and try tries them up. It's looking very grim in there now. Catch you in a bit. Right, kind mates, and I almost forgot this. My missus just reminded me. She got me a Chips to Koi hoodie for Christmas. So I've got my own top now, which is quite cool. Chat for that, babe. Thank you very much. And on that note, obviously she's very supportive of me doing this build. It's going to take up a lot of my time, and I just want to thank her for that, because it's going to be quite time consuming getting this done. So let me spin you around. So there she is now, draining down. Still quite a lot to do. I'm going to leave that on today. These lilies now I'm going to get out once that water level's low enough. They're coming out. I'm going to put them in my old goldfish pond, I think. I'm going to just fill that up, put them in there for the winter. I don't think it'll freeze over, so they should be okay. I can keep an eye on them anyway, so that's my plan in the next half hour or so. Once the water's down, I'm going to get in and get them out. There you are, they fitted in there just about, so I'm going to top that up full of water. Shouldn't freeze. It's not really that cold. I'll keep an eye. If it does, I can always warm that up somehow, because I don't want to lose them lilies. The bad boys there. Just some final coffee. Thought I'd show you the fish. They're doing okay in here, in fairness. The temp 6 degrees today, and Vincent, you'll be happy, mate. Vince from Twisted Koi. Got the bubble wrap on, so hopefully that'll be keeping them a little bit warmer in there. Like I say, they're all doing well. I've had no problem so far. What you will notice, I had my retro drain in there, but I had it on my 18,000 an hour pump, and the force coming out of here was unbelievable, because it's not a very pump. It was on full bore, and the water was swirling round the edge, and the fish were just constantly going round and round, like in a bit of a merry-go-round. So they seemed to be enjoying it. They were right up there, but I thought, oh, in the cold they're not going to want to be that active. So I put my vary pump on, swapped it over, taken the drain off. That's just got a filter on the end, and I got that turned. That's a 20,000, but it's turned right down to the minimum. Still turning over the water enough. So yeah, that's the only thing I've done. Like I say, I'm much happier now the bubble wrap is on there. So I'm hoping to reuse this pool after. I told my missus, yeah, it'd be fine, we'd be able to wash it out with a pressure wash, and they'd be able to get back in it in the summer. I don't know about that, but I think they're going to be in here for months to come at the moment. filters are there, they're working well. I did clean them yesterday. You can just plug on and straight into my drain, so that's working well. I did put a top up in, you can see the pipe there. I have been trickling in some fresh as well. I've checked the parameters, all good. So yeah, so there they are, guys. In case anyone was wondering how they were doing, they're all, touch wood, fine. Right, that's it for today, guys. But done quite a lot. It's surprising how many hours it takes just to do, you know, simple tasks really. It's probably about 6-7 inches of water left in there. What I'm going to do next, obviously I got the rocks to come out another day now. I'm going to cut this, try and cut the liner away so I can see all the brickwork. Don't know whether I'll actually pull it out yet. I did start doing a little bit of digging, see how tough this was. So I think what I'm going to do is get all this area dug out, because I think the filters will sit more along that way rather than there. There's a big rock there, look. So I don't know whether that's just something on the top and I'll be able to get up, or it'll be hard work. So until I know what that is, that's for another day, guys. So I'm going to end it there now and go in and have a nice little can of beer. So all the best, guys. See you soon.